So welcome today. I see that you've brought in a fabulous collection of cards here, cards going back many, many years. Tell us a little bit about how you came upon these cards. Where did you get them, and what is the backstory to these?
Yeah, of course. So I was cleaning out the attic of my dad's house, and I found them there under some boxes. And I just found the collection, and I just kept adding to them. So I figured, why not come in and see if they're worth anything?
Your father has an absolutely marvelous collection here that he's kept over the years. There are some real highlights that I just love to point out about some of these cards.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Over here we have the Jennifer Wheat collection, English teacher extraordinaire. She also played a major pivotal role over the years in the Coe-Brown Northwood Academy Winter Carnival, which was very great. She was a very key figure there. And oddly enough, is even included in there the 2020-2021. I'll just point it out over here. And that was the COVID year, which many schools didn't even bother coming in, but Coe-Brown was here. And not only were they here, they were also issuing cards. This makes these extremely rare, extremely hard to find. And another great one that I'd like to point out here is the Karen Lasky card. It is a very special card here. I'm going to make sure I put on some gloves here to hold it. The back of it, you may not have known, has actually a hologram. They did not produce very many of these. There were very, very few in print, and thus the ones that they do have are exceedingly valuable. And just to show you here, look at the card. Don't touch it.
No, I don't want to.
Yes, you see here on the back of the card there is a hologram.
That's great.
There are some other great finds in this collection, some ones that I'd be really remiss if I didn't point out. The Christian Gompert card, a classic Jill Ford card. We've got the Joanne Zilak card.
Wow.
You have the Aaron Ash card, he got his rookie card. The Anthony De Palma card. With the hair, it's practically priceless, but I would say if you accept any less than $50,000 for this card, you are being taken.
$50,000?
I kid you not.
For that hair?
For that hair, yes.
Okay.
And for this set, for the more complete set of the Terra Tenasco set, that set is also exceedingly valuable because of all the variation in the hair over the years. And you could be easily getting well over $100,000.
That's awesome. Thanks, Dad. Jeez.
We have the Heidi Cleveland card. And I point out too that your collection has the Heidi Cleveland minus the D. It was a crazy misprint that happened one year, and much like the upside down airplane, makes its value go way, way up. I'd like to also point out in this collection too, is that we have the Weird card set. For some reason, back in 2012 and 2013, Coe-Brown Northwood Academy decided to completely change up its style of presenting the cards. It's something that they didn't do before, and it's something that they have never done since. And so this card set is exceedingly rare as well. It's just a marvelous set. You can see it's in fabulous condition.
But they're so weird.
They are very, very weird, but sometimes in collecting, it's that strangeness that makes them worth everything.
I guess so.
I noticed also over here you've brought some cards, and some of these aren't quite as valuable. And that's okay. Every collection has its gems, and every collection has some of its duds as well. Over here there is the Michael Klaus Rookie Year card, but unfortunately it is from Dover High School.
Nobody wants that.
You could use this to try to jimmy a lock or something like
Yeah.
that, but other than that, you're not going to get more than $1 for it, and that's if
that.
If that, even.
Sure.
If
I can
that.
see that. Okay.
Also, I'd like to point out that you have the Timothy Cox cards. Track teacher extraordinaire, won at least 15, 20 championships over his time here, and that really increases the value of his cards. And additionally, you have the Kathy Berry cards, and these come in both blonde and brunette, which is quite a find.
I've heard about her.
You also have the 2002-2003 school year cards, which were printed in different colors. Some were red and white, and others were blue and yellow. I love also how your father happened to save all of these cards in their original packages. And some of these unopened packages go for tons and tons of money. There's another beautiful piece in your collection that I just absolutely have to call your attention to.
Okay.
This card here is the Fascinator. Right? And you notice the hair, it's absolutely glorious. You notice the sunglasses, it's absolutely glorious. And this picture was actually taken right around the time that the Fascinator himself saved Coe-Brown from the Harvey Lake Monster.
Wow, that's so great.
And I would say that this card itself, in the condition it's in, easily $1 million. I've seen cards like this go for more than this.
What?
And one of the most beautiful parts of this set, one part that I really, really enjoy, is the complete Walter Damon collection. These cards go back, I think, maybe even to World War II, I'm not quite sure, but they go back quite a ways. And you can see here the giant stack, and it's just a very hefty collection. If you were to try to pick this up, you might injure yourself because the pile is so robust. This alone could get you thousands and thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. If you happen to have the signed rookie card from 1980, well, then you could get well over $1 million for the whole thing.
Oh my God!
The enduring legacy of so many great names, so much great talent here. The talent pool was deep, the bench was deep, and these cards are just a phenomenal collection.
I'm out of here.
You really can't go wrong with this collection, and I think it's just going to fetch you a really high price. I think, in fact, you could probably get easily over $7.5 million
Did you say 7.5 million?
if you decided to sell it as a set.
Holy wow. Okay.
This is a great set to have.